So my name is Scarlett. I am a model, a designer, and a dancer. We're here today at Rock Garden in Philly at my Scarlett's Web crochet fashion photo shoot. I had a lovely group of models come out today to model for me, and quite a few talented photographers and videographers. So I'm really happy to be here today. I've been crocheting for 10 years. I just recently, in the past year, decided to make a clothing brand and start making a lot of clothes and selling them. So I came up with Scarlett's Web, and that's where we are today. So I had my husband Jamil bring a horse out. He was in Concrete Cowboy. He owns the horse stables on 26 and Fletcher, original Concrete Cowboy stables, and he was lovely enough to come bring a horse for me, for my models to pose with. It's so rewarding to see everybody show up for me. I started modeling initially to promote myself as a dancer, which I am slowly but surely moving away from. I don't really want to do that anymore. I want to focus on my clothes. So that's how I got into modeling, and through the modeling community I met a lot of great people, a lot of lovely photographers and models, and the best part about it has been developing a lot of relationships and friendships with them. And so they showed up for me today. Most of the models I knew, a couple models I didn't know before today. So thank you to everybody who came. It's awesome.
Are you from Philadelphia?
No, so I'm from Delaware County. I was born out there, and I also grew up in Montgomery County a little bit.
Okay, so what's it like being part of the Philadelphia community for you?
It's good. I've met a lot of really good people. You know, every city has like its crabs in a bucket people that don't want to see other people win. I have definitely had people directly set me up for failure, and I just graciously moved past that with love and peace, and here I am today.
What's been your favorite photo shoot, and can you tell us something about it?
Probably this, definitely, but before this, I really like the photo shoots that Marshall Rice holds at Mill Street Photography Studio in Jersey, in Mount Holly. He has like an open shootout for a couple photographers to come, and open to models to come, and that's where I met Bill, who's over there with the horse, and he's like one of my favorite photographers. He's a good friend, and he drove all the way out here from North Jersey for me. So
That's awesome.
yeah, I appreciate everybody who came out.
Where do you hope to take this in the next 5 to 10 years? Where do you hope, either the clothing or the modeling, where do you hope to take it?
I would like to have my main income be my clothes. I would like to be able to eventually possibly open up a boutique for myself and just sell my clothes.
How do you keep yourself motivated when things aren't going great in either the business or the modeling? How do you push yourself to continue to chase your dreams, and then how can people find you for your album?
So I just force myself to keep crocheting no matter what I'm feeling, because I know like the only way for me to keep going is to keep going. So I go through like a lot of emotions with this, and just waiting for my day to have my hard work be recognized. You can find me on Instagram at Scarlettehysteria and at Scarlett's Web Shop.
So my name is Summer. My Instagram page is IAM_NOLA_darling. Um, I am a model. I started modeling maybe about 4 or 5 years ago when my son was born. I didn't have very much like confidence in myself, but a friend of mine actually introduced me to modeling and let me know like just to come to a photo shoot, even though I didn't know what I was doing or I didn't know exactly how to take good pictures per se. I went anyway, and ever since then, I think that it's given me the confidence to like be who I am, be myself. And yeah, it's just kind of been a ongoing journey ever since then. I've also become a designer throughout the process at Dauntless the Empire, and we focus mainly on upcycling clothing and post-apocalyptic type of looks. Um, so yeah, it modeling has, since I started modeling, it's taken me to many different places. Um, yeah. What's the sorry?
It's okay. What has been your favorite moment in modeling? Like one moment where, like, when people ask you what you do, and you're like, I'm a model, and you think back to this fond memory, right? What was that like?
Um, um, my most memorable modeling experience. I think that would be honestly my first one. It was called the Philly Storm Fashion Show, and it was literally my first fashion show. I had never walked on a runway before. I had never, like I said before, I never really got into modeling until a friend of mine showed me. But once I did the Philly Storm of Fashion, it opened up all new worlds for me, such as being able to or learning how to network in the modeling business. And really, it's just kind of like a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Like if you don't ask for what you need, or if you don't tell people what you need, then you're not going to get any type of help. You're not going to get any type of support or encouragement. So yeah, and that's the answer to that question.
How do you push yourself when you find yourself in a down period? You just talked about, reaching out to others. How do you help motivate yourself and others when you find either yourself or a friend at a low point and help them push to get back to their dreams?
I do what my friend who started me with modeling did. I let them know, like, you cannot stop. Like, you can't be down on yourself, because if you're down on yourself, then everybody else is going to be down on you as well. Like, obviously, if I'm talking to a friend, it's with the exception of me. Like, I'm always going to try to encourage them. But, like, if I'm just meeting a model and, they're having a hard time with pushing themselves, or me, like you said, I'm having a hard time pushing myself out there, I kind of just find my community. Meaning, if there's a financial issue in your modeling, then find a community where they do free photo shoots. If there's a body image issue in your modeling, then there's plenty of communities out there in the modeling world that will accept you for who you are. I never thought that I would be a model, even growing up as a kid, because I'm short, I'm dark skinned, and like, it's just not I wasn't the ideal model that I saw on the screens growing up. So it kind of did put me down. But once my friend did show me that like, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you look like, as long as you doing something that you love and something that you care about, then that's what matters. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
Awesome. And how can people find you in your modeling?
Yeah, so again, I am on Instagram at IAM_NOLA_darling, and my business page is Dauntless the Empire. Dauntless, like from the book.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you very much.